Hi y'all, I'm Chase. This is my 2017 Road King with a Milwaukee-Eight, affectionately known as Alice. And it is Memorial Day. I think today's video is going to be about, did I pick the right bike? Or well, I'll show you what I mean. Right here, I know it doesn't look like much on the camera, but that is a pretty steep hill and it's gravel. This is a Harley-Davidson with no traction control that weighs, well, about 800 pounds. With me on it, it's, you know, I'm 170 right now, so almost a half ton. So I'm going to stop up here, put it in neutral real quick, and I'm going to get off the bike. Oh great, it looks like they just graveled. Awesome. Which is going to be extra dangerous. Yeah, it's hard to deal with a big wide tire. So I'm going to get off the bike, and you can see my see the mailboxes, my bike, and look at that hill. Boy, that is one steep SOB. I mean, that is almost mountainous. Same with this one. If you can see the stop sign, you can see this little road marker here so you don't go off into the ditch. But yeah, you can see what I mean. This bike was not meant for that, but I do it every time I leave. Maybe I should have got an adventure bike. I've thought about that quite a bit, especially recently. So let's make it, see if we can make it up the hill. Trying not to lose traction here. It's not too bad as long as it hasn't been re-graveled lately. The problem is when they re-gravel, it's like they throw down marbles, and it makes it extra dangerous. So you have to kind of pick weird lines, and yeah, this is butt puckering. I can feel my rear tire sliding around. All right, we made it. But maybe I should have picked an adventure bike with, you know, traction control and ABS and all that. I get that. I actually did look at an Africa Twin. But yeah, maybe I should have picked something that's a little more off-road capable. But honestly, I don't know if I'm really a Harley guy, but man, it sure seems like it. I've had 4 Harleys. Well, let's see, I've had 6 bikes altogether. I've also had an Aprilia Shiver, a 750 model, not the 900. That one was a hoot to ride. I've also had a Kawasaki Ninja 600. So I've had 6 bikes, 4 of them are Harleys. My first bike that I bought for the road was a Harley. First thing I ever rode was, I think it was a Yamaha 125 or 250, something small. But for road riding, yeah, it was Harley, the first bike I ever bought. Going through the twisties. But maybe I should have got, because, you know, going off-road is kind of fun. Maybe I should have gotten an adventure bike. Maybe this video will get me a sponsorship and they'll give me a loaner. That would be great. I'd love to try out an adventure bike going up that hill. But something about Harleys just, I don't know, drew me back. I just couldn't see myself after riding Harleys for so long. I couldn't see myself I don't know. Maybe maybe that's it. I just couldn't see myself on a on anything other than a Harley. I mean, I did love my Aprilia, and my Kawasaki, my Ninja it was all right. It wasn't a bad bike. It just wasn't for me. It was, that leaned over. I mean, if I want to lean over on this, I can, but yeah, I think I wouldn't mind trying one out. Let's see, check for traffic. All right, let's bring that hammer down. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy, does she get up. Ooh. For a big girl, she sure can run. I found it really hard to go away from, Harley. I think, a lot of people have that same problem. Once you get a brand and you're confident in that brand, whether it be Honda or Harley or Kawasaki or hell, Triumph. Once you get, I don't know, used to any quirks or problems or how they're built or how you can modify them. I mean, that's a big seller with Harleys. Harleys are very easily modified, and they have a huge aftermarket. The support for them it's at least in the United States, I'm not sure there's another bike that has more aftermarket support than a Harley. And that may even be worldwide. I don't know. Maybe like Royal Enfield or something, because I think they're the largest manufacturer in the world right now. Maybe they have a better aftermarket worldwide, but Harley is definitely up there. And in the United States, there is no aftermarket that can beat Harley. It just ain't gonna happen. So, but I like I said, I did look at an Africa Twin, and honestly, if Aprilia had come out with that Touareg, that 660 Touareg or whatever it is, I might have got that bike, because I've had an Aprilia before. I love the styling on it. I love the versatility. Honestly, I'm not it's light, it's versatile, it has cruise control, unlike most middleweight adventure bikes. So I can't say that I definitely would have got it, but I would have never went to look at an Africa Twin. Honestly, the thing that put me off the Africa Twin was the weight. If you drop this bike, it's not that hard to pick up. It only falls down a little bit because, well, the crash bar, engine guard, or whatever. I mean, you're only down maybe halfway. On the Africa Twin, you drop that, you're all the way over on its side, and that might be a real bear to pick up, because you're over 500 pounds at that point, and you are literally trying to lift it back onto its wheels, because the wheels are off the ground even if you drop it on its side, even with a crash bar. Now, I know that the crash bar has to be somewhat slim, because they expect you might go through some brush or something, but for me, I'd rather have a crash bar like this, because I'm not going to take the bike through any brush, but I may take it on some fire roads, or like my gravel road. There was a couple other ones I thought about. At first I thought about just getting a second bike, something like a Honda 300L or whatever it is, the kind of off-roady, on-road 300. I looked at those, but I'm not sure. I mean, if I wanted to take it on a trip, no cruise control, putting bags on it, the bags don't really hold that much. It's not really built to be a touring bike. You're probably going to be running at the top of the rev range, at 70, 75 miles an hour. I don't think that's what I want. So I kind of nixed that plan right away. Plus, I'd have the added cost of insurance on it. Anywhere you can save a penny now is, well, it's a good thing, because inflation is really, really bad right now. And having two bikes versus one and paying for the extra isn't worth it. if a manufacturer said, hey, would you like to try out one of our bikes? I would say yes without a second thought if it was an adventure bike, especially Aprilia. Oh man, that would be something. I'd love to have an Aprilia and, you know, maybe kit it out or outfit it with their aftermarket goods or their OEM goods. That would be something pretty nice. Could do a whole build series. Oh man, that would be great. But I guess I'm just gonna call it good for now. I want to enjoy the ride. I haven't been able to ride. I had surgery. It was over a month ago. My last ride was over a month ago. This is my first ride because I'm just now, let's call it, healed up enough to go for a ride. I guess that's going to be all. Thank you for anybody that's subscribed. And if you haven't, please do. Like and comment. That's always appreciated. I love reading the comments. Flick that ding-a-ling. Smack that bell if you want to be notified of any new videos I come out with. Bye, y'all.